Three, two, one. Yo, 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 it's your boy Paul Longino. I'm not the host with the most. I'm the one that's a little wiser, the family's equalizer. Welcome to Vibe Section. Let's vibe. What's up, peoples? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Got another segment of the Vibe Section. Today, we're going to talk about black trash. Do it exist in the black community? No, I'm not talking about garbage. I'm talking about black trash. The opposite of white trash. Do it exist in the black community? First of all, let's take a look at what the definition of what we call white trash. Because every yin has a yang. What goes up must come down. What goes left must goes right. So if you have white trash, it's kind of almost that you have to have black trash. Let's take a look. Now, I said is that the definition of white trash, that it referred to white people. It signifies a low social class inside of the white population, and especially a degraded standard of living, who are seen as dangerous because they may be criminals, unpredictable, and without respect for political, legal, or moral authority. Kind of starting to sound familiar, huh? All right, let's take a deeper look. Now, this is what they consider white trash. All right. So, do they look at us the same way? We live in certain rural areas. Some of us are criminals. Some of us are unpredictable. And some of us do live without the respect for political, legal, or moral authority. So are we black trash? Let's take a little deeper look at this. Now, America was used as a wasteland. And that's how they got rid of their so-called white trash. They dumped them over in America. The ones that they considered would be a bad look on society, a bad look on their race. They put them over here. Starting to still sound familiar? Let's look at these ghettos. Let's look at these projects. They put us in a certain area because we consider trash to them. They want to get rid of us. We're not with what they're doing. So we're put in certain areas. Now here's a history lesson. When America was founded, it was founded off people coming from Great Britain. Great Britain had this upper class of the lifestyle that they was living. And so if you wouldn't consider part of the lifestyle, you was considered trash. And so what they did was they took those people and put them over in America. They get considered trash because America was considered a wasteland. And so therefore, the starters, I'm going to go ahead and tell y'all, the forefathers of America came from Great Britain. That's how they got to America. The people that's in America at that time was put in America. They didn't come to America to live. They was put in America because they were considered trash. They was considered indigent servants. They were servants, slaves, as you will. They worked for them. And so after they paid their duties, after they did their part, they got rid of them. So they put them over here. So if you have a group of people who's coming from a lifestyle, let's say a slavery lifestyle, that's why they was born and raised, that's what is inbred in them, and they start to rebuild on their own colony, to start to rebuild stuff they self because they kicked out of here. What kind of system you think they're going to build? A slavery system, because that's what they're used to. That's hence how slavery was brought forth in America. History lesson. Now, they say that white trash is a certain way of living, or is something that you do that put a blemish on that race. That's a bad blemish, a bad look on that race. So it's trash, it's bad. So with that definition, should we consider Bill Cosby black trash? Look at the blemish you put on our race. What about R. Kelly? Is he black trash? Look at the blemish he put on our race. Look at the standard of living he's living. Is that criminal? Unpredictable? What about our cousins? Our uncles, our nieces, our sisters? That's making a way of living for them, unfortunately selling drugs to this pregnant woman. Are they considered black trash because of the blemish they're putting onto our race? I think we do have black trash in the black community. We just call it by different terms. We hide it under Uncle Tom and that nigger word. That's where we hide that at. Because people get upset when you call them nigger. Not just from a white person that's calling you nigger. A black person call you nigger too. Some brothers say, I'm not a nigger, so don't refer to me like that. Why? Because they know deep in their mind that word nigger is a reference word for black trash. We'll say, for example, oh, that black dude down at the restaurant, he's an Uncle Tom. Because he don't swing the way we roll. He's going against what we going against. So he's Uncle Tom. Or them dudes down at the end of the block, you know what I'm saying, they bangers. You know, they do what they gotta do. They rob people, they mug people. They call them niggas. So you know that's that trash. You don't want to go down there on 32nd and MLK. That's the bad area. Well, subliminally we're calling them trash. But politically, we gonna call them Uncle Tom or niggas. So, do black trash exist in the black community? I'm gonna say yeah. We do have black trash in the black community. We have white trash, you gotta have black trash. There's some people who's not living up to the standards as a African American black person, however you want to label it, is not living up to them standards, who putting blemishes on our race and causing us harm because of the actions they do. And I'm not saying it's gang members, because I was a gang member. I'm not saying just because they sold drugs, because I sold drugs before too. But what I'm saying is the ones that's deliberately, knowingly putting blemishes on the race and doing it without any morals will be the black trash of our community. But my challenge to you is, since we know that black trash do exist in the black community, and we know that it's hid under the terms of nigga, let's stop using that word. I challenge you to stop using that word in vocabulary or songs for 6 months. Because people tend to act on how you refer to them. If you refer to me, hey, how you doing, brother? That's the reaction I'm going to give you as a brother. If you refer to me like, what's up, hey, how you doing? Then that's the reaction that I'm going to give back to you. So we stop using that for 6 months. I think it'll change the community. I think it'll have a powerful change in the community. So, no more nigger words. Then get rid of the black trash in the community. What you think? I think it'll work. It's your boy Paul Longino. That's been Vibe Section for today. And so, like as always, we come to the part where we take cheers and we check out the Artist of the Week. Today, we got the Artist of the Week. He's go by the name of JK the Samurai. You can find him on SoundCloud, sorry about that. JK the Samurai on SoundCloud. Brand new song called Mesmerizing. It's your boy Paul Longino. Welcome to Vibe Section.
Mesmerizing, ain't no other like this. That's one of a kind shit. No it's like this. Ain't no style, so I'm rich. My mind, I can't find it. Like so bright, no mindless. Now you'll find it. I'm so mesmerizing.
Too cool to do voodoo. Well, I'm sipping the yoo-hoo. Got you know I'm too cool. That's why they yelling woo-hoo. Ain't nothing like you do. Most of you fools be foo-foo. Resistance is futile. I just had to be truthful. Okay, now I got it. Yeah, I got it, I promise. Don't care what the cost is. Stopping isn't an option. I must make a profit. Profits profit from talking. I feel like they plotted, so I move with precaution. Maybe I'm just paranoid. Can nothing ever scare the boy. Hair void and air void.
Vibe Section.